take over like all of the fucking I think you use like rice flour and like there's like this like crystal like powder stuff that you use for gardening to keep things moist.
Yeah, to keep things moist, nice and
Yeah.
moist.
It's kind of cool, man. And then it just like turns into this like white like cake, and then eventually it just like they just start sprouting after like 3 weeks. But it's like in a day, like you see these little tiny like little spores, and then they like sprout out and like bloom in like a single day.
God.
I've been watching these people buy like the $10 like do-it-yourself kits off of like
Mhm.
Amazon.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking ridiculous.
Oh, how good they are, or how bad they are.
Yeah, how good they are.
Oh yeah, no, it's yeah.
Like, plus it's worth it because like just even like a small box of mushrooms from like just the general grocery store at like $5. So I mean, you're paying $10 for the do-it-yourself kit, and you're just waiting 10 days. You
Mhm.
get like more than a box full of mushrooms.
Yeah, and then you can do that with good old-fashioned, not legal mushrooms.
What's that
too.
now?
It's a cookie
Like the
list.
gold? Can't stand today.
You can buy the
We have a
freaking
ritual to
spores
perform, you and I.
for the not legal mushrooms online for like $10 because they're used for looking underneath the microscopes, even though they're live spores. Makes no sense. I'm like, okay, just
Why,
buy the stuff to grow it online.
It belonged to my daughter. Good. Today, I speak your name, girl. But will the goddess speak it back?
Alright, so see
Cookie
see how well
grows.
this game runs first.
What game?
Zero Horizon Dawn.
Oh.
Normally, it would be the mother who declares, if you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones, who turned their backs on the goddess. But their wickedness doomed them. To us, were left the splendors of creation. Beasts of air, water, earth, and steel. It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this one day.
Cookie, do you like incense?
Incense? Like the shit you just smoke up and just.
What is she doing here?
I mean,
Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
depends.
Not answering the question.
It depends on it, man.
Depends on what, Cookie.
If it smells good or not.
What if it smelled like your farts?
No, no, no,
Fuck
off your
no.
knees. It's nearly time.
You
And
sure?
Yes,
You know you like
may
the smell of your
speak
farts,
to me.
Cookie.
You came to bless the naming.
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
We are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a high matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then you honor us.
Yes, yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go!
Damn, Bud's working late today, ain't he?
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may
I'm
warm
assuming
her
since
life
I've been
as the
online all day.
rising sun warms all the earth.
Oh shit, my fucking
Speak
food.
her name!
Aloy!
And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once! What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessing its name like it was one
I
of the
know
Nora,
my duty
one of
to
the
them.
tribe.
And to you.
Without consultation.
I'm here.
Did all year, did
And wherever you go,
deceitful woman,
I will follow.
Shut Cookie.
Fuck you say?
I tried with this one.
The beginning of this thing, of this game, story's not too bad so far.
It's about you being ugly.
How about you just watch my stream and find out what the fuck it's about?
I'm just gonna go run Shoreline and just casually walk around the resort and pick up Letexes.
You do that.
That's what I did last raid. I was just walking around casually, all slowly, and I like took a break to go put stuff in the oven.
I can't do that.
And why?
Because I walk around casually and then I just get fucking one tapped by a scav or a fucking player.
What about the time you got died of starvation? And by the one time, I mean like 8 times.
Huh?
I said,
You're
what about the
quite
one
the
time you
gatherer,
died
aren't
of
you?
starvation? And by the one
Go
time, I
and see
mean
if
like
you can
8
find
times.
some more.
I've honestly never died of starvation.
You just like go into panic mode. And then, I'm sorry.
They're pretty much.
Well done, that's a good boy. Children, come with me. She's an outcast, to be shunned.
Cookie, you wanna come live in a mobile home?
Nope.
Why not?
Those mobile homes suck.
Come on.
Why?
They're small, cramped, they're just complete trash.
Why? Wait, look at the mobile home I'm looking at though, Cookie. Change your mind. You think, Cookie?
I don't know. I'm not looking at it.
Why not?
Rost! Down here! Rost!
There's a rat in the water.
Rost! He won't hear me. Some kind of cave?
Hey, look, a rat. It's running away.
Can't climb out. Looks tight, but I can get through. Ew, this must be a ruin of the metal world. One of the old places.
Honestly, this game looks fucking amazing.
Talking about the thing I sent you?
What?
Talking about the link I sent you?
Ma said never go in places like this. But I have to find a way out.
Oh, there's something over there I can't get to yet. Feeling I'm gonna be coming back to this place.
There's something up ahead. What's that? A dead person.
I'm here to rat loot. That's all I'm here to do. You hear me, Cookie?
There's something shiny there.
It's the main objective in this situation. Stuff as much loot up my butt and kill people with my 5.7.
Lights. Everywhere. How does he do this?
Big
Another
light.
door.
Nice.
Closed. Maybe this device I found can help. How do I get it open?
Cookie, I found a Bitcoin.
More lights. A shape. It's connected to the door somehow. It changed color. The door changed color too. It did it.
rolling
Right this
around
way?
at the speed
It's
of
the
sound.
best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Well, happy New Year, dear diary. Can you believe we actually celebrated last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit, watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be
I saw them lining up in the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go quiet. I don't want to trail off. I want a period at the end of my life sentence, not out of ellipses. Hell, an exclamation mark. So if that upsets whoever finds this, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
Why did they die here? What happened to them?
Seriously, record our thoughts for posterity? Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go. And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. And well, these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
And Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should have gone. The earth shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine. But God, who called me here below, will be forever mine. And maybe that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro weave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away.
Cookie is rolling around at the speed of sound.
On the face.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Found me. Down here.
Lilith,
I'm
what are
coming.
you doing under the
I'm
blankets?
coming.
Hmm? You lazy? You've been laying there all
I'm
day.
kind of tempted to buy one of these mushroom kits just so I can grow it. And so my
Come, girl.
girlfriend's
Take my
like,
hand.
"Why the fuck are you growing that?"
You don't belong down there.
You could say drugs.
Come.
Drugs.
Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
Why not? I'll add it to the list. Add to cart.
Why not, honestly?
Yeah, why not? Why do I ever do anything?
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild.
Oh, okay, I can see why that's
Come,
in my
Aloy.
checkout.
Home now. Starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
I got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch. Good. Now eat the berries.
Blech.
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines, usually. Further downriver, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you. Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass. There. Now stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called Watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze. If you are to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass. Now keep low and follow me across the trail to that tall grass. Oh, another one. Let it pass. Come, back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright. That's the last of them. Let's move on. You did well. They didn't see or hear you.
Oh, but you a pretty girl.
Now stay close. That herd should be just ahead.
Where the hell did Cookie go?
Who's that?
I'm probably jerking it again.
Ignore him.
But
I'm
why
still here.
can't they?
Why?
Because you haven't been answering us.
Oh, I've been eating.
Oh.
Eating's code for jerking.
He's smiling at us.
Deb! Get back where you belong!
Come on, Cookie.
Deb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts, and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
And he is a fool. Come now. Let's find that herd. Follow.
Alright, Cookie. Alright, Cookie.
What about you being a bitch?
Alright.
There. See them? These are called striders.
Cookie, I'm gonna get a red key card this run. I know.
Get!
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see. Now, I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them. Those will do. Follow. There's the herd. All right. It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with. Or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Cookie jerks it out.
How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy. Unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal.
Matt, what the fuck is your problem?
What?
What is your problem, Matt?
Aloy, throw a rock near me.
I like you.
There.
Answer me that
Come,
question.
girl, it's safe now. Harvest a kill so I can teach you how to make arrows. Good. Now, gather stalks of ridgewood from the plants over there. Use the stalks as arrow shafts, and metal shards for arrowheads. Good. You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need. Let's put those arrows to use. Follow. Here. Stay low on the grass and be quiet. It's time to make your first kill, Aloy. The Strider. one of the weaker machines. But even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless. You must study it. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable. Like its eye. Can you guess another?
The canister on its back. Is that a weakness?
Yes. How did you guess that?
The device. It showed me.
That plaything? Stop playing games. Now, take down that Strider. Target the eye or the canister. And if it charges, be ready to roll out of the way. Keep firing! Again! You did well today, but you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again. What was that?
That boy! The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick! It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death.
And Cookie jerks it out.
It'll cause a stampede. Trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not. Aloy!
Can't let them see me. Need to do this slowly and quietly.
What were you saying?
So just try it. And this shoreline sucked ass. Find anything. Found out the almost scope. about it. Full of cock. Cookie's favorite.
I need to see their paths. Almost there. There he is. Hey.
What? How is this? Shh.
Follow me.
How do you know to avoid them? How are you doing this? How is this possible?
So, it is no plaything.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Boy!
She saved me. I just wanted...
Boy! Seal your lips. They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless. Come now. Back to Mother's heart. And you.
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law. We'll go home now. Follow.
I know the way.
Naked kitty.
What?
Seal your lips.
Naked kitty.
Seal your
Stay away, no mother. Ugh.
He wishes he had a cool naked kitty.
Nope.
Don't lie, Cookie. Don't lie.
Stop.
Children, away from there.
Cookie gonna be, cookie gonna be, cookie gonna be.
Let me have a look.
Man,
He
what the
gonna be-
fuck
he
is your
gonna be-
problem?
Hold still.
Bored.
Why? Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before. That's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard. And it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
Down, verb.
Hello.
Shit.
Ugh.
Damn, you're high.
What do you mean?
You're good now.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, let me take my mic away from my mouth, okay? Is this any better?
Oh, God. What the fuck, man?
Where is he? 2 days before the
Enemy
proving
spotted.
Kill confirmed. You wouldn't do that.
You fucking asshole. I'll be right back. I need to go check on my clothes. Ugh, fuck. God damn it.
All right, buddy. You there? No? Cool.
Well, I'm back, but there's no one here. That's about right.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to? What's he doing up there? He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
Aloy, you're here.
Did you want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace, and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast. To be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't—
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the Embrace?
Odd Grata might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Grata follows the law. Her silence towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so. I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right. See you at the North Gate. Something's really bothering him. If he thinks I'm gonna abandon him, he's wrong.
Holy shit. Okay, this is the map, not the fucking black area. Holy shit, it's big as map. Oh, it makes a little more sense, actually.
The Embrace. My whole life, I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving. 2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days, and I'll know who she was. And why. passed out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright, time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd. You're not gonna like this. Red light means trouble. we go again. Never know when I might need these.
I wish the outcast would go bother someone else.
Time to see Karst and get a tripcaster. No one else around. Looks safe to meet. Oh, there he is. Looks nervous.
Well, well, well. An outcast on my doorstep. Oh, mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, or you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Is there a reason why you're acting so cranky today?
Once you run the proving and get made a brave, you'll deal with traitors in Mother's Heart. Maybe I don't like losing customers.
Traitors who don't break the law and deal with outcasts, you mean?
That's right. Our days of crime will be behind us, so long as you keep quiet.
Are you worried I'm going to tell someone that you trade with outcasts?
I don't think you're the kind who talks, but you never know.
You can stop worrying. The secret's safe with me.
Yeah, that's what I figured, but I don't mind hearing it.
The only person I've ever told about our trades is Rost.
Yeah, well, not like he can turn me in, even if he wanted to. Law and duty sort of a man, that Rost. I don't know how you stand it.
You really don't know why he was cast out?
I've told you no. I don't think anyone knows what he did, but it must have been serious because his term is for life.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me. Now that you've got yourself a tripcaster, practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me. Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving. Another day, another trade.
Why do you take the risk, trading with outcasts?
Every time you ask. If a big, meaningful talk is what you're after, move along.
It's because you used to be one, isn't it?
Yeah. Got caught poking around one of the metal ruins out beyond the Embrace. Matriarch said I was tainted and gave me 5 years.
What did you see in the ruins?
Nothing I can make sense of. After my shunning, I tried living back in Mother's Heart, but everyone I knew had moved on, and there were so many people everywhere I turned. I like it better out here.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right, and good luck in the proving. Blessing of All Mother and all that.
I've got what I need. Time to meet Rost at the North Gate.
Go away! Can't see. Let's hold a drum.
Goodbye, Commander Coach. Explosions and shouts from outside the embrace. I wonder what's going on. There he is. Right.
You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Till then, we wait.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Follow the path. It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see. I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings. Won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
Can't be too prepared. An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
Huge. How do you defeat it?
Huh?
It'll be for you to decide.
I guess someone else is
This hunt is yours to make, Aloy.
You dumb bitch.
Alone. No matter what happens, I will not.
What are you
intervene.
doing?
Well, if you weren't lagging so much, I would let you know that I'm streaming Horizon Dawn.
I can use the tall grass to approach.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
You're not streaming it on here.
No, I'm streaming it on YouTube.
Oh. Well, what's your YouTube, dumb bitch? Scared cookie? Do you only have one video?
No, I have multiple videos.
I'm not seeing you.
I'm streaming right now, man.
Okay. Well, I mean, that doesn't mean... Oh, I already subscribed to you. Okay.
My ass kicked.
Ah, you can hear me in your stream. You're dumb. I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm kidding.
So right now I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, my first death.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps? It's on me.
Jesus. Oh, that pissed it off real quick.
What the hell is this game called? Oh,
Uh,
Horizon.
Stay out of sight.
Zero Dawn.
I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
Like I said, that pissed it off real quick. I don't know if you've seen it or not yet.
It's on me. I should
What the fuck is my character doing?
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow?
That guy looks awkwardly like my Outriders character.
Years you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself.
You know what I also thought he looked like?
As a brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
The guy
My
from
tribe?
God of War.
You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you.
Are you talking about Zeus?
The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To
Is
serve
it
a
Zeus?
purpose greater than yourself.
I thought it was.
I don't know.
I thought it was the main character.
The lesson you must learn.
I forget his name.
Oh, you think he looks like the main character?
Yeah, I forget his name. Don't ask me why. I forgot it.
Kratos.
Yeah, Kratos.
We're finished here.
Just the facial hair, basically. Doesn't Kratos like fully shave like halfway through the story on the last one?
Dawn has passed.
I think he's.
This will be your last day.
I don't know. I haven't played the last one.
Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you.
I don't think he. Oh, he did have a really big beard in some of the last ones, didn't he?
I understand the final lesson
Yeah.
lost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
Everybody's got that Vikings haircut
I'll go
going
back
on.
to the cabin with you.
I know, right?
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Even the bitches.
Such
I mean, the women.
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
And of course, fires is how you save. I never thought of that. I like how in this game you can actually slide and shoot.
Can you reload and roll though?
If I had a right weapon, maybe. Got it. Doesn't look like it.
Alright, buddy. Well, I'm out of town and can't really stream this very well.
No problem.
Alright, I'm gonna go see how these guys are doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, mine now. I thought they'd go on forever.
Okay.
Out already?
So, it's time. Are you ready?
Actually, not yet. I'll come back in a bit.
I see. I'll wait here then. Aloy.
Don't tell us dialogue,
Let us
but I
speak.
guess not.
Aloy. Are you ready?
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the Proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was of the tribe.
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
Any final lessons before I head in?
No.
It's the same thing.
You've learned
Damn it.
every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win. All these years, Aloy. Answers.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this, too. Remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time. I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you. to let him go. For now. First, the proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Teersa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja?
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
I can't wait for festival times, when we all come together again.
Aloy! It's you, isn't it? It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Teersa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue. Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Teersa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Teersa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Me? Sober as the nature.
up from there. Bad enough you're drunk.
Listen
Why do you have to go
carefully now.
climbing houses?
Well, you'll have to tell us when I'm gone.
Not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
All life came from All Mother.
We won't last a minute against Lala. Not in a real fight.
Beasts, all
Aloy, over here.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you. If you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. All sales are final. If it breaks, you're out of luck.
Wow.
Welcome back, Mr. Gaff.
Yo.
How was your first day?
Oh, I feel like I got my ass kicked.
Really?
Yeah, just crawling around in attics and stuff, and I haven't done it in months, so it's like sore.
Crawling around in attics.
Yeah, you know, I run cables, so sometimes you gotta get in an attic.
Did you ever fall through one?
Well, no, never fallen through one. I have one or two times. I've had lots of close calls, but one or two times, I have stepped on where there wasn't like a strut,
yeah,
and it like cracked, and I was like about to go through, and I was like, oh, and like stopped myself. And I think one time I might have actually put my foot through one, but I was lucky, and there was a real tall like industrial refrigerator beneath it, so I basically stepped through it and onto the fridge.
And then you put your foot back up and kept going.
And then just kept going. So I ran my strength macro. It took me from 32 to 36.
That's pretty good. Do you have your air filter up and going yet?
Mm-mm. That probably would have been 32 to fucking 40.
Yeah. I've been running Shoreline with just a pistol and just roaming around, and I've not seen a single other player the entire time. It's been weirding me out.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Oh, it's been a day there, bud.
Huh?
Day there.
I just heard day there. It's been quite a day there.
Oh yeah.
For you?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too peachy for me either.
Does Ember work in offline raids too?
Yeah.
Okay, I probably just need to restart it.
But yeah, I was asking you, like, that's a extremely specific diagnosis for you to have no info at all about, like, you know.
I can give you some background on how I came to what it was causing the problem, and it's a common problem on Azerok wards apparently.
What is WHEA log?
Basically that log is the log that talks about the CPU communicating on the bus with other elements on the motherboard, such as the GPU, right?
Where's that at?
Where did I find that writing at?
No, where is that? Like, you said...
It's in system event log viewer.
Okay, so the event viewer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will tell you this. I don't think there are brakes on it. I think it pulls as much as it can. So if your device were capable of 2 gigabits a second, that's what it would pull. You know, there's no throttle on the top end of it. It's just a loop, you know.
Everything I found though, that error is very common on certain ASRock boards, boards.
So are they all DMA related?
Yeah, a lot of people not even using this type of DMA device, but other devices that interact like that, we're experiencing that error. But I have an MSI board I can use if it's a persistent issue and this BIOS update didn't fix it.
How often does it happen?
So I thought I noticed it during doing some test memory dumps. I had it happen like once or twice.
You thought you noticed it when?
Earlier today when I was doing a couple test memory dumps, I was getting the WeLog error. And then I was like, maybe it's nothing. And then that was no Tarkov at all. That was just doing test memory dumps. And I noticed that. It's not doing it right now though after the BIOS update.
So that might have fixed it. That's cool.
And that's what they were saying. A lot of them were saying out there you need to update the BIOS to a different version.
Yeah, there's some problem, and I don't remember specifics about it. Some problem that I was having with someone's gear, and they were like, "This says a BIOS update will fix it." And I was like, "Yeah, they always say that. You know, everybody just recommends that, but it doesn't make any sense in this case." And it did fix the thing. Whatever it was that we were trying to fix.
Music.
I will. I am definitely. When I think I'm right, I'll say it. But as soon as I'm proven wrong, I will definitely admit it. And I was that apparently I was wrong about that.
Thermite. Where the fuck's thermite spawn? Duffels?
I don't know. Everybody said it was super valuable, and I went and found some of it, and I went to the market, and it was like 10K.
It used to be not valuable at all, but now they've changed the crafting for 7N31 and M995 to require it, along with 2 OFZs. So now OFZs are 190,000 and Tanner or the thermite or whatever is 300,000 a can.
Okay.
So I paid 300,000.
300,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
I paid 300,000 every time.
Fine. Do you have any of it?
I can buy some.
Let's go in a raid and drop it and see what it.
Well, you've literally told me where it's at, been at before. You're like, oh, it's over there in that barrel cache. Remember on Interchange, when it first came out, I went over and grabbed it, and then you were both like, oh, this thing's useless. It's worth 20K.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't remember what it was called.
It was called like tannerite or like thermite or something like that. I'll just bring a can. I got one.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember. So. Yo. Yeah, let me flex this 36 strength.
Good thing I was streaming this whole time. I could see what y'all were doing.
We got nothing to hide.
I know. I'm just sitting here.
Cops.
I'm just sitting here streaming a game.
Next time.
Yeah, he's got like his very, very, very large viewer base.
Yeah.
Yep. Of like 3 people, maybe.
Oh, my nickel.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first,
What? Oh, this is that guy with the MK18. I was like, what? What the hell hit this face
we have
shield?
been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with
Man,
Meridian.
It's funny.
These envoys come to us.
This is how I had it in my stash.
But so I did
General. Yeah, okay. Go.
I pulled a U earlier today. Me and Easy went to Shoreline because they had to do a mission. We had to do a mission to get the 306 or whatever. And I like ran up to the marked room, or not the marked room, the tape key room, the like bloody handprint, and I kicked the door. And I was like, oh fuck, I forgot my keys. So I just ran upstairs in the holes directly above that. And I was just sitting there, just twiddling my thumbs, watching videos on my phone while Easy did his bullshit.
My own sister was taken.
And all of a sudden I hear tonk, 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 and I was like, oh, here they come. And sure enough, one ran right directly to that door, unlocked it, and another one ran to the door right next to it, unlocked it. I dropped down the hole and followed the guy into the tape room, killed, headshot him from behind, and then ran over and headshot the other guy and went and looted both of them. And they both had one had an H grid with the Boba Fett with nods, and the other both of them had the Boba Fett with nods, and the other one had like a TV antenna or something with an and one had like an MP7. That's a fun strat, just killing people as they open that door.
So please, can't you lend it?
Oh yeah, like wait till you hear the key.
Yeah, that's all I did.
Because they, well, I mean, originally the animation was different or something, and you were stuck, frozen, like looking at the door.
Yeah.
And that was shitty. That was shitty because it was like you were just helpless. Like, I'm unlocking the door, so I walk up behind you, just dome you. But now you can turn around and shoot.
No, you can't shoot. You can look, but you can't shoot.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I've had it happen to me where I like see a scab shooting at me as I'm unlocking the door, and I'm like aiming at him, like, come on, like trying to shoot.
I won't let the card go.
Me and Easy got cheated on in fucking Vancouver today.
Where did you get yours?
What?
Like very obviously cheated on. We were. I was running and I killed the guy and I was standing. It was customs. I was like standing along one of the cement walls, and we just kept hearing bullets hit right next to us. Tung, 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 tung. And then I ran and hid in this like little tiny trailer, like one of those little metal trailers you can climb up into. And I was sitting there and Easy's like, bro, there's bullets hitting right where you're standing in that trailer, like just along the wall. I was like, yeah, there's a cheater. And sure enough, you just hear clonk, 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 and then just laser beams going around corners, killing us.
We'll talk later. Have to go.
Oh. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
Ah, he's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. Nora is still pissed with the
Cookie's
Karja
just
about
sitting
the
there
red
playing this
raids.
game. What are you playing,
Who can
Cookie?
blame them?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
The fuck is that?
John
I've
might
never
stream and
seen
look.
armor like yours before.
Robot
You've never
dinosaur
seen
game.
Vanguard Steel?
God.
Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected,
Have you
sturdy
heard of
enough to
that
choke a
dinosaur game?
sawtooth.
Sometimes.
It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life takers and machine breakers to a one.
Bro, dude, today
Might even give a Nora Warmaid
I had like
you more trouble.
the best goddamn day I've had in so long.
With all that metal to slow you down?
I went out there and
doubt
like I went out there and
Yeah,
hit like
hard to
3
say.
quick deals.
From where I'm standing,
And
looks
like
like
by
a pretty
3
even
o'clock,
match.
we started working like actually working probably like 12:50,
What
and by
else do you
3
know about
o'clock I'd
Olin?
made $1,400.
Is he really that interesting?
What?
I'm starting to get
On the
jealous.
streets?
Well, he scours the
just, like,
wilds for
selling you.
ruins, digs up stuff,
Dude,
and
door knocking.
sells it to nobles.
Like big
When
ass
he's not
money. I don't
scrounging,
get what it.
he's scouting.
It's
Exactly the
awesome.
skills
Door
you want the
knocking
Vanguard
what?
on your
Like selling
expedition to
what?
have.
So
I've
like
known him
we
for a few years.
we sell
He's a loyal
security cameras.
companion, cares for his family,
And
holds his drink well enough. I
Ideally,
like
our
him,
whole
but
game plan
besides
is
that,
to like
not
take
much to
over
tell.
like the big chains, like Alder, Brinks, or
I
like all
should
the
make
big
my way to the
ADT.
blessing.
Yeah, we want to
Yeah.
get rid of
Look,
all of
maybe
them.
I shouldn't say
So
this,
we
but
get a simple little
it's obvious that you don't belong
pop
in
up
this
like it's
backwater.
we probably add like 15,
I
30
mean,
bucks.
you're
to each
smart.
person's,
You're obviously
monthly note,
capable, and
for that they
well,
get
I mean,
4K
look at
cameras
you.
for their house, and like we
what are
take
you
over the whole
talking about?
system and put lifetime
you
warranty
know
on everything.
what. All right, if
Also,
you
we don't
ever
do service
visit
fees.
Meridian, look me up. I'll show
Uh,
you around, make
I mean,
introductions.
service charges, so like
It'll be a
everything's free
whole new
forever
life
as long as
if
you're
you
with
want
both
it.
of our services.
I'll even
So that's
introduce
like our
you to
whole
my
game
sister.
plan. And then after
She's
5
got
years,
more
your
connections than
profit.
I do.
'Cause
I
quit
thought you
with
said
mine
she
now.
was captured and killed by the last Sun King.
Yeah, dude, people want it out
Captured,
here in the Delta. 'cause
yes.
Their houses
Killed,
get their shit
no.
stolen. Like I
It
swear,
takes more than a few cards
I've never
to
sold a
finish
product
Ursa.
where people were like, "Hell
She
yeah,
got
I've been
away.
thinking about getting
Now she's
cameras."
captain
I've
of the
gotten that
entire
exact line
Vanguard.
from people like
That's quite a story.
5-6 times.
Maybe
so
I'll tell
far.
it to you sometime over a drink. Anyway, I have
People's
to go to
houses
that
are getting
blessing
broken into, and they're
too,
like, "Fuck
so,
that."
see
So
you
they're ready to
around,
buy them.
Maybe.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
It
I'm
really
sure it's easier up there in the Delta.
Dude, I'm gonna make
We're-
a killing in Jackson as long as people can keep their credit up.
We were doing that job today, and we were talking to the guy, and the whole time I was there, I was like, "This house is unusually nice."
Yeah.
To be on this street, we're on like Martin Luther King, and it's just like hood all over, like 360 degrees. And there's this one place that's like not too shabby. It's not what I would call like extravagant, but it's not what you see on the rest of the street.
Yeah.
Which is why he was getting security cameras, I'm sure.
Take your place right there.
There's a
and,
reason we picked
the
those
prayer
people.
lantern
I was
is
like,
yours.
I
I
said,
made it for you.
I saw you had some military service. We appreciate that.
Sisters,
And he was like, "Oh yeah, I did so time." He started talking about it, and he said, "Now I work for the state." And I was like, "Oh, you do, or the city?" And I was like, "Oh, what do you do for the city?" And he was
In
like,
her
"I'm the mayor."
honor,
And I was like, "Oh, well,
its flame.
Which town were you in?
Shaw."
Shaw, yeah, we set him up like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Now I was like, "Okay, well, mayor."
Yeah, I was there for that deal. That's hilarious.
In honor of my mother.
I was like, "Okay, well,
What do you do? I would know if she hadn't abandoned me.
what do you do for the city?"
Like to have that nice of a house.
I mean, I guess, I wasn't expecting him to be like, "I'm a trash man,it I didn't expect mayor.
Was it Everett or something like that?
Yeah, it was actually Everett.
To the wind,
Yeah.
sailing the sky till it fades
that's
and
hilarious.
falls.
Did you start laughing?
I also had a joke. I made a joke that made him laugh pretty hard. Huh? Did I what? Did I start laughing? No, I was just like stunned. Because again, this is not an answer. There's only one of those in every town, so you don't ever expect to be talking to him.
I would have been like, "You're the mayor?"
There's Olin.
Well, I'm glad you weren't there because I might have offended him.
Dude, have you ever been to Drew?
That blessing wasn't bad.
Oh, I'll
Worst
tell you
roads
what,
in the
yeah.
entire country.
But I know a half-dozen Oseram tinkers who could put on a
He
better
said,
fireworks show.
when we were getting him to sign his paperwork, he said, I thought he told me it was
Throwing a wet
6
blanket on
cameras.
your sacred ritual.
And,
it was nice.
Not 5.
Really.
And he was like, well, and he pulled the paperwork up and he was like, no, this is right here. 5 cameras and blah, 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 the rest of the, the rest of the little things. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, I see why I told you 6 cameras. And the guy was like, why? And I was like, March 1st.
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
That's when they signed the contract or whatever.
Yeah.
And both he and the guy that was there doing the install thought that was pretty funny.
But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the
Or
machine.
April 1st, rather.
How they get dead
It was
every
like-
year.
I kind of figured it was that.
Only
But...
mad
Yeah,
son
it was
couldn't
April 1st
figure if
when
he
they did the
spilled
deal,
enough
so
blood
that
to the
was
sun
April
god, it
Fool's
would
Day,
calm
obviously.
the machines.
But
Didn't work.
yeah, that guy's
For years,
really
he
cool
raided
too.
the tribes and took captives for sacrifice.
The
My
installer
sister
guy.
among them. The Nora
He said,
put up a good fight, but
Jeffrey.
lives were lost.
I forget his name.
I hope it wasn't Kevin.
So what happened? How did
Which
it all
one's
end?
Kevin?
The Mad
You would know
King's
Kevin.
own
Kevin
son
stands out.
united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible. Took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king.
He
So
quizzed
now
me.
The son sits on the throne, and it's a big improvement. Under a
It was obvious to me, but
sacrifices,
maybe
no
not.
more
Might not have been
slavery.
obvious to somebody that didn't
People
expect
from
it.
all
But
tribes are
he was
welcome in Meridian now.
asking me all these
Even more
questions.
exiles.
Like, he was
really
getting me to do like.
That's because
He was getting me to do things that only somebody with experience would not fuck up.
I told him you weren't an idiot.
Sorry.
But in a nonchalant
assumed
way,
everyone
he'd be
knew.
like, "Go, hey, we
Well,
go put
the
the
way I
faceplate in
hear
while I
it,
do this," and I'd be like, "Yeah, sure."
20
Like,
years ago, the
and like
machines weren't always
anybody
pissed
that
off like
hasn't
they are now.
hasn't done that several times, the first few
When
you
a
do are a
hunter came at
nightmare.
them, they'd
Like you
spook
get it
and
all
run.
fucking crooked and sideways,
So
and
it was
fucking
hard to
gnarly
take them
asshole in the
down,
wall,
but
and
not dangerous. As long as he was smart enough to jump
But,
out of the way.
so I think I did okay with
But
him.
then the terrain
I'm not
starts
I'm not excited at
everything
all
changes.
about
Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machine.
how well I handled the heat and stuff in the attic because it's been a while.
A few more years.
Oh, I know.
and they
It's
started
like
taking people
I
on
used to do that shit
Going
for
anywhere
8 hours
becomes
and
a
come home and hang out with
major
you guys and like not even mention
If
it.
that wasn't bad enough, entirely new
But
kinds of machines
yeah, like
start
took
showing
15 minutes up there and I was just
Bigger,
like
meaner.
Yeah.
dying.
It's also really early in
Like
our hot
Sawtooth.
season, so you haven't had time
Yeah,
to get
10 years
used to
ago,
it,
that
period,
one.
let alone
But every couple of years
year.
or so, something worse.
Yeah, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
So what's making it happen?
I was gonna
No
ask
one
you.
knows. And the
So my
machines,
truck has got
they're telling.
it's idling as if there's a sensor
If
out.
the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end
like,
up serving them?
It's an unusually rough
Last king
idle,
and
you
his
know,
men
like.
were king wants peace.
Well, I'm not sure what it is.
There's nothing cruel
timing
about
cap
it.
and timing belt probably.
When you
didn't
get
change.
when you
The
get
Karja
going,
don't just
it's
fight,
fine.
they
But
build.
at idle, it's like
Take
it'll
Meridian.
die. It'll even died a
Next
few
to it,
times.
Everything else is just a
Um,
bunch of
So it's
sticks
trying to
and
like idle
stones.
too low.
Well, and too high. It's like
I wanna
it'll be
ask
like
you about something you
it'll
said
almost
before.
die and it'll jump
Ask
up and
away.
it'll. So if you're not careful, you don't have your foot on your brake.
Tell
It'll
me about
it'll
Owen
like
again.
take off on them
He's
almost.
not scrounging.
It's
he's
just it.
scouting.
It's something wrong.
Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition
And
to have.
and
I've
it
known
used a
him for a few
lot of
years.
gas. It
He's a
used
loyal
so much gas
companion,
that I actually
cares for his
ran out
family,
because I
holds
wasn't
his drink
expecting
well
it
enough.
to.
I like him, but
Yeah, you
besides
know,
that, not much to tell.
Yeah. Well, I got stuck, but luckily, #Mississippi.
Yeah, well,
I see it like I literally I got
proving things.
I got
Maybe I'll
stuck.
see you
Like
in
I
the
ran out of
Meridian
gas
someday.
and I sat
Who
there and I
knows?
was like, well, I'm 2 hours from home. I don't know anybody here. My only option is to just
Hello,
pull up
Owen.
Google, see where the nearest gas station is, and just start walking. That's literally all I can do. It's not like I can
Why
call the
did you act
cops and
so
be like, "Oh,
strange
you
when we
come help me
spoke
out."
earlier?
Must be this
So that's what I
festival.
did. I started walking, and I literally shut the door of the truck, started walking, and I was like 80 feet from the
Stop
truck,
dodging my
and somebody was like,
questions.
"Skirt," pulled in, was like, "What's wrong?"
I got nothing to
I
hide.
love that shit, dude.
And it was this guy. It was this
I've never seen anyone else with a
like,
focus. Where exactly
one
did you
of the
find
countryest sounding dudes I've ever heard
north of the
in
canyon.
this giant
That's
like
our name for the
jacked
Oseram
up, super
homeland.
nice
Up
truck.
there, the metal seams run deep.
Listening to
Steel
Spotify
giants
on
half
his
buried in loose soil.
dashboard
Forgotten caves that the
to
old
some
ones
country
poured into
rap,
mountain rock.
like
Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a
with
cave
like
just like you're describing.
mega bass speakers,
A
you
room
know,
with
the
the old
fucking
one.
If you've built yourself, you know as much
with
as I do. Go to those
and he got out of
places for
the
answers.
truck and he went
Not
into the gas station, and I was like,
What are you doing?
he said, "I'll be right back," and he went
Why
inside,
come to
and then
Norland?
Aaron needed to
I looked
stop for his
down. I
expedition.
noticed a few
And
interesting
second
things.
thing,
First of all,
that's all. Someone to
there's a
stop
child
the
in the
sun
back
priest
of
getting
the
lost.
truck.
When
I didn't
all
hear
this is
until then.
over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging
Like a
for
baby.
scrap, scrounging up
in
trinkets
a
to sell.
little
So you're an
seat thing.
explorer?
Just another outlander girl. A man's got to
so I
make
was
his
like, wow.
shards.
So you just
I
let
just
the
make mine
huh?
in service to the king's court. That's all.
Oh, is that him or me?
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain.
Huh?
Or frightened.
Is
Did
it
you
just him
focus
cutting
on
out, or is it
something?
me?
It didn't show me anything.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Fix it, Haggard. Fix it.
Mine's never malfunctioned, and I've had it since I was a
You're
child.
probably gonna get a kick out of this,
So yours
Rusty.
is in
It
better
was pretty
shape then.
bizarre.
I'm sure the land here is full of relics.
The guy that
Seeing
gave me a
how
ride
you
to the
are
gas
too
station.
scared
when I was
to
broken
delve
out.
the ruins.
Yeah, dude, I
Because
Yeah,
you
there you
think
go.
ruins are
heard like
cursed.
none of any of that.
But I never
because
said I
it
think that.
is
Oh,
The North acknowledges
well,
the curse.
basically the guy that stopped to pick me up, that took me to the gas station, the Good Samaritan, was listening to this crazy like
When we
country
spoke
rap music
earlier,
on his
you
jacked up
winced,
truck, like
then looked like you were in pain.
super loud,
Or
and
frightened.
it was like he had
Did
the
your focus
bass
show you
speakers. They're
something?
like
It didn't show me anything.
Yeah.
I told
like make
you,
your guts
it
bone.
malfunctioned.
When he
Happens
pulled over,
all
he
the
pulled over
time.
to this little store. He's like, "I'll be right back." He was like, "I
I
gotta
don't
give so and so," and he said it real
We have
fast, and I
this
was like, "Do what?"
device in
As he was
common,
walking
but we
away, he
can't
was
wait
like,
to
"I gotta
stop
give her the
talking about
kid," and I was like, "What?" And I turned around. There's a baby in the back.
I already have all the friends.
The
I
back's
need,
back
Joe.
behind me.
I don't need the bother.
You know, in there with the
I'm used to being
speakers,
shunned
probably
by the tribe.
fucking
I thought
bugging
it would be
out.
different.
And
It's nothing personal.
I was like, "Oh, a child. You
It
okay?
really
Just
isn't.
live stranger that
You
you picked up on
shouldn't.
the highway along with a child. I like it. I like your
Try
style."
to enjoy yourself tonight.
And
Big day.
I looked
tomorrow.
down in the
Always best
seat
to make every day
next to me,
count.
and he had an open Bud Light, which I thought was like, you know, edgy. And a bank bag, like a bank, like one of those zip up leather bank bags with the name of a local bank on it, like stuffed with something. And he just left me in the truck with it and the kid. And I was like, is this dude completely out of his mind or what? So he was like, all right, let's go get gas. And I turned and looked, and we were driving away from the gas station that we had just parked at. And I was like, not to be a stickler, but where? Because we were just at a gas station. And he's like, oh, I got gas at my house. And I was like,
That's the closest
I was like, okay, well, this is either going to go downhill really fast, or, you know, he's got a plan or whatever. But he just hopped out at his house, and
Oh, this is the
which was
bedhouse?
nearby, and grabbed his like
With you
lawnmower gas
standing
can.
guard, I figured
know.
it was the latrine.
And
very pleasant here.
he insisted on putting it in the truck. You know, he wanted to do it or whatever. I guess just courtesy. And
did you offer to put it in for him?
well, no, I had it. You know, he was like, "Yeah, I got it," and he took it from me. And I was like, "Okay, well." And
scar from where that
he followed me to the gas station once we got a little gas in the truck, and he's like, "You good from here?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Got money and everything?" And I was like, "Yeah." In retrospect, I should have been like, "Oh, I don't know. You got any extra?" Because he had that fucking bank bag in his truck.
We saw you
bud.
talking with the app. Aw,
Yeah.
you even
One
try to
spark plug
dress like a
producing
real
an engine's
Nora.
ability
Not
to
that it
burn all the
fools
gas in
anyone.
the combustion chamber.
So this is how it's
and
gonna
some
be
of
with
that
you,
gas
is it?
will remain unburned, and
This is how it's
going
gonna be with everyone, outcast.
This
You
reduces
belong in
power,
the
causing the
wilds,
vehicle to
not
use more
Mother's
gas
Heart.
to do the same
And
amount of
you
work.
definitely
lowering
don't
fuel
belong in the
efficiency. So you might
Proving.
want to check into that. You could just be
Yeah,
having,
yeah.
like, that
Well,
would be another thing
The
to
only
look
way
into.
you know how to feel
Yeah,
strong
I just
is to make someone else
might
I
be
feel
haven't
called
yet.
It's not
Mispower
Hell, I haven't.
idle.
Yeah, I
I've
haven't yet.
trained all
because
my life.
The lady
You'll
told me
see
when I bought
tomorrow
it
how
that they
strong
had just
I am.
done like
Oh, I
a list
see,
of
honey.
things, and that was one of them.
You grew a man's body, kind of.
But I
John
guess I'll check it
Baker's
anyway,
still
just in case
a
you was full
scrawny
shit.
little brat.
You know,
But
I
yeah,
often
the guy
think
was
of the
like, "Got
day
money
I
and
gave you
everything." I was
that
like, "Oh
scar.
yeah, I'm
It's a
okay.
cherished memory.
You've done enough."
What I remember is how the other children saw that you
So
were
he
a
bumped
monster.
off into the.
But I suppose you leave that part
into
of
the
the story
evening.
out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded
It's
you
cool
that
that it's
day
like
to mark
the
your
most
shame.
random, like redneck
All you
looking
did that day
dudes
was make
that'll,
me stronger.
Like most country
Just
bumpkin looking
wait.
people.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna. You're not. No normal looking
Yeah,
person is
right.
gonna pull over
Never.
and
This is
help you.
boring.
It's got to be an
Time for
adventure from that
Boss to
point
get
on,
some
whoever it
sleep.
is.
Oh yeah.
You'll be the one
But
surprised
it
tomorrow,
does say something that I
outcast.
was like,
Not
not
me.
even.
Oh,
I could
are
have
you gonna
thrown a
shut your
rocket at the
mouth?
truck.
Because that would be a surprise.
You know, that's how many people had to pass before somebody stopped. Like, he was probably the third car that passed.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep
But
him
if you go
quiet
to,
till morning.
you know,
anyway.
Michigan and
I don't
park your
believe
car
we've
and start
met.
walking, you're going to
Anyway.
continue to walk
Oh,
until
I
you
know
die
who you
or
are.
get to
The
your location.
competition. The others,
get shot
they'll
along
finish
the
the
way.
proving.
Yeah,
Most of them. But win it? That's down to
but
Bast, you,
thankfully,
or me.
that went well.
Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right.
Oh, the reason I
am
told you
leaving
all of
tomorrow.
that
Never celebrate
was
a
to tell
victory
you
before
to
it's
ask you,
earned, girl.
do you think
My
Court
mother
would
taught me
mind
that.
if I
Now, if
told
you'll
him that
excuse me,
I
I'm
wanted
gonna
to
get
take
some
tomorrow
sleep.
and
I
try
plan
and
to be
get the truck
well-rested
straightened
when I
out
run you into the ground
to
tomorrow.
that way I can, you know, not.
Your bunk's right there when you.
I just don't. It cost me like $50 to go to Shaw and back,
Yeah, that's not
which
cool.
which is way too much. Like I can't drive the vehicle, spending that much, and I mean I had to borrow that,
So,
you know.
Your first
I'm
day in
involved with
Mother's
the
Heart.
vehicle. If it
What do
costs
you
you
think?
$50 to go to Shaw.
Well, this yeah. I mean it's the motor's not running right. Like
You've
there's
never
something
slept in a Nora
funky
lodge
with it.
before.
God
Not
damn it.
very private.
But anyway,
Yeah,
I had the I sort of
I
caught
don't
the
know.
vibe that he's real laid back about the thing, you know.
Yeah, well look,
Comforts
I
and
told you about their
distractions.
one like
That's what I
problem
think.
child,
Not
right?
all
Like,
comforts are
yeah,
bad.
I mean, don't go
Comforts are
speaking about it
weakness.
until you have experiences
sound
with
just
Kevin
like my mother.
yourself.
Well, no,
But
no, wouldn't say that.
supposedly,
go
yeah, I
back to
told you
living in
he's
the
kind of
wilds
like
if you
a
have
wild
to.
card, and they put up with
In
that.
the
So,
meantime, get
you know, as
some
long as you're
Yeah.
straight with him, I think he's
Right,
cool
oh, yeah.
about pretty much
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, that's it. I was just gonna say like I needed to take the day and work on the truck to make sure that it's gonna get me where I'm going, you know, and not break me.
no.
Because they all, what I have noticed is that all of these jobs, at least right now, are 2 hours away.
Yeah, but at the
Like
moment,
tomorrow-
it'll be, it's because we're backed up in that region. We're
Yeah,
moving
tomorrow-
south with Cell, so it'll get better.
So he told me about his jobs tomorrow, and they're out, you know, say 2 hours just in the other direction or something. So yeah, it's. I feel like I completely shit on someone.
Export and for sure be straight with them. They'll probably let you do whatever you want. I also think they're going to give you a lot more leeway than you would anticipate because you're trained essentially. Other than like held camera
Oh well, nah. The cameras I figured out within.
they don't really have to teach you anything, you know. So
Yeah, they
different.
and honestly, he wants me to do the training with
Ready
this guy to learn the
yourselves.
paperwork, but there is no paperwork.
What will it take?
So
No, it's reading our paperwork essentially. That's what it
it's you like log into the app depending on which finance company it is, and just click here, and sign, and then you're done. Like honestly, all of that could be explained with a little PDF. I'm just saying I'm just saying it could. I'm guessing that it's he wants me to do that to learn the paperwork. Even though the paperwork can be explained easily, he also wants to make sure that I'm not a psycho fucking maniac killer that's gonna like get everybody, you know.
lawsuit. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. So I mean, it's like a vetting process as well as, you know, the. Oh, and the paperwork. It seems to me like making sure that the person is sane is more important than the paperwork, because the paperwork is like infantile.
Yes. Everything about this job is really easy. You just gotta have like the mental wherewithal to keep yourself together.
Yeah, the only thing that I was thinking about today that was like, you know, I bet what could get you fucking in a lot of trouble here is you're installing security cameras. So if you forget that you're installing security cameras and you install them and then you do something fucked up,
But yeah,
they're just gonna rewind it when you leave and be like, hey, this guy's shit in my yard or whatever it is you did.
yeah, I would say they'll probably say something. Be on your P's and Q's.
I've done so much work in Corporateville.
This is for most people like old
Residential, yeah.
people, yeah.
I'm just saying, I've done so much corporate work that that I'm very aware of you know, how to not put your foot in your mouth when it comes to jokes and whatnot.
how to steer away from the lawsuit.
Yeah, because I've had friends that didn't have that, and I can't believe some of them had the jobs for as long as they had them.
There.
Like Throat Yogurt. The guy his name is Josh, and he's a member of the server here. He comes in every now and then. We were doing the wireless cameras in Delgado Community College, or no, wireless access points at Delgado Community College in New Orleans, and we had wired this rack up, and the this blows me away. We had done a really good job on it. So, when you wire a rack correctly, everything is nice and snug and on the rack, and nothing's hanging off or loose, or like it looks nice and sturdy. And the guy that we were doing the job for, the administrator there, he walked up and like grabbed the rack and like patted the wires, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's nice and tight."
Might as well walk from here.
And like without thinking about it, Josh goes, "Look like a 10-year-old boy or something like."
Made it brave so long as you finish.
Oh Lord! And all three of us, he said that, and all three of us just like stopped and like kind of like looked around, and I was like, "Well, we appreciate it," like said our goodbyes and stuff.
Dead altogether.
And he left, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Why would you say?" He was like, "I don't know. I heard it somewhere. And I was like, thought it was funny. It just came out." I was like, "It's not funny."
You're gonna kill yourself. It doesn't get any
Yes,
easier.
as long as you don't do
Yeah,
that.
that's what he
You're
said.
safe to go that way.
I guarantee you, he would remember that story and retell it in his same way.
See, that's like one of those things that like you just got like if you fuck up like that, you just gotta pray that that person has like a good sense of humor.
Right.
Stop dragging.
So that he goes and tells the story to his friends and they laugh about it instead of going to HR and be like,
I want his job.
like, you can't. Well,
Good. I'm game.
good news and bad news. We got the job done, but we're no longer allowed in the city of New Orleans.
Get up there.
Which would be fine with me, at least it's dumb.
Oh, I meant to ask you, how do you get along with the techs personality-wise? I told you they're more like.
Yeah. Well, I've only met the one, but he was, I mean, he was pretty much, all business. We didn't really like converse much that wasn't about the job, but he was cool. He was comfortable around me. He was cursing up a storm, and
Made it. Come on now, hurry. Keep at it.
he was talking like he didn't have a filter on, which is just tells me that he was comfortable, So that was cool. Yes, he's cool.
I've trained my whole life for this.
How many of them are there?
They had a tribe, but I had the wilds. Precision. Not enough. Must be.
Good talk to you.
Perfect.
You going to raid, Rusty?
Yes.
Yeah, I was talking.
You were?
You just didn't work. Yeah, he learned. It must have been like
Come on, you
lagged
can
out.
make it.
Oh, I was saying.
Can't let them beat me now.
Oh yeah, you were. But
Like briefly. And, I don't know everybody very good yet, but I know the court dudes specifically. Like they are the ones who feel anything that they got going on. They keep the office together. So I imagine they will because they get hell thrown out.
She didn't win.
Not
The
really.
outcast
Like,
cheated.
just, it's
An outcast? Win the proving?
Tom is very go.
Never.
Dude, I don't blame him. Like,
For she is a
this
brave
business is
now.
a money printing machine.
You did it. As are you
Yeah.
all.
They're in
So
that
long as you put your trophy
zone
on the
where
altar.
there's too much money to be made
But
to
it is
chill.
Aloy. Once
Like get it while it's
outcast,
here, because there's so many.
and
There's
now
yeah.
brave.
I got that vibe.
Who is first among them.
Mhm. Where you want to go, Russ?
I don't care.
That's why they pay.
Why you make it the big bucks?
I've seen some jobs like that around here. Like I saw a job running around here that was security cameras too.
We can't stay here.
Yeah, well, what's so special about this one is that
Is it
the
contract
entire
work?
the entire
They're dead.
the entire company
Keep them
is
busy.
like
I'll
8
find an
dudes.
angle.
So So
Are you with us?
the money
I'm with you.
is falling near the tree trunk.
Kill the
Um,
defilers.
Yeah, it's there's not like layer upon layer of bullshit departments eating up money. Yeah.
Too many of them.
It's like a family.
We can't win.
I noticed that as well.
We can't hold them.
Doesn't mean you have to hustle.
Oh, mother, help us.
I want to be here.
I mean, I didn't really get the vibe of like, you know, you gotta like bust your ass. Like, I mean,
No, you wouldn't.
this,
But he wants it to go that direction.
yeah.
Kill them.
But for us, for the
They're too
text, it's you just
We can't stop them.
there's only so much you can hustle without fucking up the job. So you kind of gotta tell them to like just do the job right, and then
That's probably
cut as many corners.
Yeah.
You bring me a GL, we can go to yeah, bring me a GL, put a PK06 on it if you don't mind, and let me try. I've still got the one you brought me, but I want to transfer some of them to me. I want to try it again because I thought they had made a significant change to the way that those things aimed and shot, but I think that for whatever reason, and I don't know how this is possible, I really don't. The one that I had was just broken or something.
Quick, run for the
Because
zip wire.
I had to shoot to get it to go. I used to be able to sit in that spot in the back of the tube room.
No witnesses, no survivors.
That you showed me down like where the dip is, and aim right at that back wall, right in the middle of the back wall, and the grenade would land right there. With the GL that I had before this one, I had to aim almost at like the roof to get it to go that far.
They keep coming. How many are there?
And then this one that you gave me just now, like recently though, I aimed at the roof expecting it to need to do that, and the guy peeked around the corner and I shot the damn roof. And so I was like, what the fuck? So I readjusted the shot normally. So I either they made a change and then immediately changed it back, or I just had a broken gun. Because I tested it more than once. It was not just that, you know, it wasn't a fluke. That's how that one shot. But the reason I asked you to put a PK06 on is because I think that may have something to do with it.
We can't hold them.
For your paracord.
I got it. I'm just buying some grenades.
And this fucking gas tubes are lit. You have 4 grenades right now.
You have 4?
Kill the defilers.
Okay, cool. That'll work.
Yeah,
then.
one of the guns are in the back.
All right, well, I'm ready then.
Kill them. Too many of them. We can't win.
Dumbass blue dick. Oh man, bro. I got my programming assignment done a day in advance. And I did it all by myself. It was awesome.
All by yourself, like without the team, or all by yourself without everyone?
Without everything.
Now, descend while we have
I
a
just
chance.
figured out how to do it by just reading C libraries. So I have
Hell yeah,
4
dude.
arrays of pointers that are printing out randomly generated sentences with the first letter capitalized and ending in a period.
Bitch, I made that exact thing for these guys to shit talk on Rocket League.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I did you do auto hockey?
Yeah.
Do they have
C's retarded little cousin.
The pointers are like a C kind of exclusive thing, aren't they?
I believe so.
Because it talks directly to the memory. It's kind of weird. But it's not even talking directly to the memory, it's talking directly to the memory of a value.
Yeah, the pointers just hold the location of something in memory.
Yeah, but which is, I guess, useful useful for like changing shit as well as passing values from function to function.
The way I understood it is Grandpa's Cream Pie. What a name. The way I understood it is the best way to get to deal with memory like that is to address it by its actual memory address. You could probably invite me. But since those change, pointers are necessary because a pointer actually requests and gets the memory address of a certain value, whereas you can't do that otherwise.
Well, yeah, and like, the issue I ran into when I was like, it kind of clicked with me was I had a function that was requesting the user to input a constant value for the gas pump. So it was like I made the starting gas pump function where like the employee would come in and then input the price of gas for regular diesel and then a premium. And then you would pass that same value back to the main, which I could have, you could have just had everything main and not had to use a function or a pointer at all. But to demonstrate, if you needed to have a function that requested the user to input something or it received a value in that function, to pass that assigned value back to main to another function, you had to use a pointer because you couldn't just reference X because X is only referenced in that function. So it made sense then.
X gonna give it to you.
Yeah, not anymore. You can't give it to us anymore. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that code or Hagrid, and fucking I was talking to somebody at work, and I was saying I was once told that X was going to give it to me, and he's like, ha, not anymore. I was like, what do you mean? He's like a vegetable. Like, what are you talking about? No, he's not. He's like, dude, it happened like 6 hours ago. He's like, he had like a heart attack and like 3 heart attacks in a row and like a seizure. I was like, really? Like, looked it up and sure enough, it was like DMX. Yeah. Brain dead. I was like, oh, that makes me feel awful.
Hey, old bitch.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I couldn't believe it happened either.
Aziz Ansari was talking about the time that he got to hang out with him. And he was like, he said, what surprised me the most about DMX is that a lot of people, especially rappers, sound one way on like their albums or whatever, and then you meet them in real life and they talk a lot more like normal people or whatever. Yeah. He's like, DMX is the guy you hear on the album is the guy that's sitting in front of you. And he was like, he would trying to get the waitress's attention at the restaurant. He was like, hey, yo, bitch. Like, and he was like, it blew my mind, man.
Can't carry more.
I read a story about DMX.
I'm here.
I'll be there in like a second. You're just slow as fuck.
Fresh tits.
I read a story about someone saying that they were selling Girl Scout cookies out front of the store. DMX walked up and bought like a couple boxes, and she was explaining to him how she's trying to win this contest for selling the most like Girl Scout cookies, and he just pulled out $500 and put it down and bought $500 for the cookies.
That's awesome.
This might even the odds.
Dude, the good part is he was going to put it to good use later.
Yeah.
What, the cookies?
Yeah. When the munchies hit, he'll be like, I totally see him walking away with like $500 worth of cookies, like I paid for them.
She didn't have that many, like he had to order them.
Yeah.
Man, it'd be good to have those Girl Scout cookies on hand when the crew comes over and they start smoking.
That's why you don't shop while you don't grocery shop while hungry or high.
Yeah, I've made that mistake too many times.
I'm hungry all the time. That's the issue for me.
Rusty, stony.
It sucks, honestly, dude. It pisses me off. I like genuinely get irritated sometimes because I'm hungry all the time.
Turn your face to the
and like I'll be like,
okay.
No, I mean, like I was laying in. I'll go to bed. I'll go to bed and lay there, and then like can't fall asleep because my stomach hurts because I'm hungry. So then I get all pissed off and stop eating food and then
I accidentally left the EK06 or whatever I had on this M4 off of it.
Yeah.
But whatever sites whoever built it put on here.
You're lucky because I have a PK06 on the top of my DD electrical on.
Well, I was gonna say whatever. I like the iron sights. Whoever has it on here, put on it.
The MBUS ones.
I'll have to look and see. It's just got a real nice, like, you know, aim point.
Yeah.
I
I kind of like the iron sights too.
The only thing that I don't like about it is like the heat from the end of the gun really distorts the.
Yes. No. Speaking of, I got some new post FX settings you should try out. I'll tell you. I'll send you a screen share in a second. I think it looks better now.
They like it really warps what you're shooting at to the point where you can't even see it.
Yeah. No. Well, that's my issue with. Well, so especially I remember when I used to say like the SA-58, I like can't use anymore because I would use it with the flashlight. And the amount of smoke that would come out of the barrel of the gun would then reflect back off the light from the flashlight, and it just turned into a white screen. I couldn't see what I was shooting at. And like, it's
this is with a suppressor too.
Yeah, no,
What is
that's
this,
like,
a muzzle rifle?
I was like, well, that's what I mean.
Fully semi-automatic.
Waiting, 4 players. I think we're underground.
I came back to my script sitting here with 190 minutes loading into a match or whatever.
Oh, I told you, dude. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking maybe that was a you problem.
No, I think they have something in place for that.
Well, it doesn't work.
What do you mean?
If you could just kill the game and go back in.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's just an extra step. I mean it's just the same.
I
as
just
the-
don't see. I just don't see them putting the effort in to do that.
They put the effort into swapping the positions of the crafting menu once every couple times. So you have to scroll through the menu to find it.
Again, I don't think they did that on purpose either. I don't think that.
It's just random. It pisses
I mean,
me
I
off.
think that like it's, you know how programming is. It's just some value just gets removed, like changed or whatever, when the program.
And they just didn't take the time to just. Why would they just static values though? What the fuck?
Well, I mean, it depends on what you mean.
Like, why wouldn't they just have a static like this is in position 1? Like, I don't understand why.
There was probably an attempt to because when you're especially with a big program like a game, you want to use as many. See, I used to wonder this. I used to wonder like, why is it possible for you to get 0 recoil on a gun? Why is it programmed in to be able to like go that low? And I realized it's because they don't set the bigger your program, especially, you don't set like limits like that. What you do is you set up the arena that will be played in, and you put in the rules, and then you put in these items and options and all this, and then you let the users combine them and find out all this wacky shit or whatever. But you don't go in and program for each individual case. Like, put this part on this gun unless the recoil is less than 0, and then there's some problem. You don't put that. It would be too much work to do that. So, I think it's probably a problem related to something like that. They don't put individual values for individual products in the list because maybe it'll change, and they want it to be able to change. So they just say stack the items in an array and put them in the menu.
The array wouldn't like move. It almost is like a queue or something. It would be like, because a queue is like a first in or a first in.
Well, doesn't the problem happen? Doesn't the problem happen when you like finish or start a craft?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you do that, it changes something about it. You know.
But where's my
I don't
focus?
know. It's just a weird. It's like random. I'd have to look into it. I do look at things a lot differently after knowing a lot about like these data structures, though. Like I can see what I'm slowly starting to be able to see where they're implemented.
Am I inside the sacred mount?
I often use arrays and fucking
matriarchs are
auto hockey.
I've done it. I've used one once. There are many situations. Where are
I
we?
see my bow here.
Do you hear that sound?
Or
The footsteps?
damaged focus, the one I took off that.
No, there's a bug that they've added in. That's for when scavs spawn in, or something spawns in. You hear footsteps. It's like clunk, clunk, and they sound right next to you.
Okay.
Is our boy a dome dude? Did he come down?
I'm picking up some kind of.
And yeah, it's the M-bus.
Must be the
M-bus
damaged
sites.
focus.
Oh, is it? Yeah, those things are sick. I like them too.
It's close.
No, the reason I ask is because I see all these Spanish-sounding names like
rest of my
Skeledoro and. What the fuck? Okay, there is something really weird with the footsteps.
Yeah, see, did you hear it?
I was just running it like somebody was behind me.
Yeah, like no, like right next to you. It's like in you. I was running around with. It happened to me. Remember when I said on the shoreline? I was like, dude, I'm scared. Is that a cultist? I spawned in and I heard 2 distinct footsteps, right at the beginning. Like right next to me.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of our audio. Like we don't hear the ambient. So like for other people.
I don't know.
Dude, what if they added in like sounds like that to like scare you?
They just there you go again, thinking they put all this work into something.
Yeah, what if they did
they just turned Steam Audio back on.
Yeah.
Might be related to that.
Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
White Knight.
Target imaging.
Which is snipe at, is there?
Nope, El Mucho. See, there's another one.
I'm on Denver and fucking Vancouver.
No, well, we got Biden's our president, you know.
Owen's focus.
Maybe this is related to the old immigration crisis we're experiencing.
Then make it quick. I'm heading in. Hold for identiscan. You need to stop listening to Ted and start listening to me.
I have seen some pretty awful videos because of that. Now that they know that they can just come over, I saw a video of people getting thrown over the wall, like a little girl getting just tossed over a wall because they're like, just get over there, get in there.
Are you my mother?
Negative 20s, that means right underground, isn't it?
Why try to kill me just because I look like you?
Not gonna lie, that startled me.
I was just trying to get better. Now that I have M62s in here right now, I'm just gonna get better. Oh, there's a guy on the roof right there. What the fuck?
To where?
I didn't even shoot at him. That
To the
sucks.
place where you were born.
Where? What roof?
He was on a White Queen right in front of us.
Is he still there?
No, he ran back into the building.
Inside the mountain.
It is easier if I show you.
They're thinking about running to Black Bishop, and I'm gonna blast him.
Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Lantra fought it, of course,
You're gonna
but
love Steven.
genocided with me.
He's so up your alley.
Is
His
my
last
mother
name
here?
Crowder.
Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated.
He's our resident
Please,
Cali boy
just
who
follow
acts
me.
like he's from fucking Arkansas. That's awesome.
Doesn't
Really, really hates Biden.
Does
like
my
beyond
mother
anything.
look like me, but with short hair?
Hilarious.
I don't see how that
Yeah,
could be.
I don't
You were not
particularly
born of a woman,
hate Biden
Aloy.
because
The
I
mountain
really,
doesn't
but
like him.
well, I don't like what he represents. See, I don't think that he's
What are you
particularly
talking about?
like aware of where he's even at. Like he's not even he's a puppet in an almost literal sense. So I'm not really, I can't be mad at that. I mean, you don't.
The great
Yeah, you don't beat up the puppeteer. I mean, you
Well,
don't
Yeah,
beat
he's a
up the
poor
puppet, you beat up
poor
the
guy.
Fear
To,
the metal devil.
the poor guy
Again,
he gets shit on all the time because everybody knows that he's
Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first
barely
of many
legitimate
disasters.
if he is.
The war
Oh,
party
so
we
it's
sent
gonna
after the killers.
I hope they
was
come out of
ambushed
that
and
building so I can
slaughtered.
feed them these
But
shells
what does that have to do with where I was born?
like baby birds
My
down
hope
there.
is everything. This
Baby birds.
is where we found you. We
Oh,
heard
oh.
your cries, came to look, and there you were.
On a white pond? The fuck?
Just lying there?
Yes.
There's GL40 on the ground over there.
Behind the door.
Oh.
Always, that
see
is
it?
what I have
Yeah.
believed. That you came from the womb of the mountain.
No,
A
hold.
gift from
You gotta
all
chill out
Mother
for a
herself.
second.
But others,
We can get
Why?
them on the extract if
like
you
Lansra, feared that a darker power put you here. Not a
if you
gift,
die.
but a curse.
I
They get
never-
two.
Yeah, they get two, and I don't ever see them again.
This
Oh wait,
isn't a
they're
goddess.
probably gonna camp with
Aloy,
it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's a
yeah.
door.
So just go
Like
down.
that's why you do that.
With people behind it.
Dude, how
Oh,
funny would it be if
big,
we...
big.
Are they big bitches?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go down there then.
I just saw one, so yeah.
If you keep shooting at them, you might kill one.
I haven't shot it yet.
Hold
If they
I was about-
run off,
The goddess.
I was gonna say, if you kill one of them, that would just be dandy, because they'd probably want to leave then.
Error. Alpha
I'm trying to
register
think of a
corrupted.
way that I can get
Identity
to jump
cannot
on
be
them.
confirmed. Entry denied.
No.
I'll say 58. Come on, go upstairs, bitch.
Look at it, it's over there unsupervised.
I'm so tempted to go try to sneak over there and grab it, but I know that. What the fuck are these guys doing? These guys are weird.
If they did kill you, I mean, I could always camp them, but I mean, there are 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, and they're all right next to each other.
I hope they stay that way.
I hit one of them and didn't kill him.
Aloy, All Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not
Yeah,
listening?
they're both right
It didn't recognize me.
7 and
Because of
31 and
corruption.
a...
The goddess's own words.
What is he shooting?
Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
And how would I do that?
You said you've had visions.
Underground.
Of a
Say
woman with short
58.
hair.
Yeah, the SA-58 voice, so I just...
And a 416.
Because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no
Well, they're
other
brave, aren't
trail
they?
to follow?
No, they're
Just
big.
big-
This guy's got a giant couch bag on
He was
with
one
an
of the
SA-58.
Big dicking around down there.
The night before the proving. The killer saw me through his eyes.
Well, they got something
He wasn't
coming.
ready.
Dude,
So you will have to
should
leave
I
the
try to go
sacred
over there and
land.
like grab it?
I think that other guy's about
Outcast
to.
all my life.
Yeah, I think they just made the decision. They just made the decision to come down here, I think. Because this one guy's he's almost here.
Come, and we will make it so.
You said the tribe was on the brink of extinction. What happened?
After the massacre at the
Oh, hey,
Proving,
our White Queen
a
boys are
great
camping
war
now.
party was sent after the killers. Less than
Wait,
half
one of them just died?
Yeah, to the White Queen boys. If he goes underground to go help his teammate, I'm gonna go grab that.
Then we get to watch him look for it.
The killers do not fight alone.
Oh wait,
Somehow they have a power over
he's
the
over there by it.
machines,
He's not one to leave it.
corrupting
Oh, it's up.
them
It's up on the
mad.
top, dude.
So the killers got away?
Yes.
See, he's 12
Now,
for
the
me.
only plan
That's
my sister
19.
matriarchs can agree to is to sing
Or it might not
the
be
hymn
on
of
top, it might be
atonement
like,
and beg for All Mother's mercy. As though
Where's he
she
at?
would not want us to help ourselves.
He left.
Is he underground though?
What's your plan?
This was
He's
my
12 and the
plan,
other one's 5.
to show you where you were born and loose
I mean,
you
like, he's
to
not
follow
underground.
the
Oh, he's
destiny
probably pushing into
All
White
Mother
Queen from
intended
above.
for you.
Yeah.
I'm going for it, bud.
The other high matriarchs are waiting for us.
You
Let me
just
do
chill
the
there.
They just killed him too.
It is done? Yes. I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy, told her to heal the corruption. Ha!
But how is she to do that?
I hope he gets him though, because I kind of want to see him go find that.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister.
For once, Lansra, join with us. This will be your sin, not mine.
You're on the right level.
Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again.
Dude, where is it at?
You're right next to it.
Aloy, by the holy grace of the one goddess,
You just
hereby
shoot
anoint
that
you
round that's in
a
it.
seeker of the Nora tribe.
Just shoot it like
No barrier
empty.
can now stay you
Oh.
from your sacred task.
It's
May
that's
All
so
Mother
funny, dude.
protect you
It was
and
ditched in the bathroom on top of a trash pile.
I will make ready for the hymn.
his buddies might be telling him like, just forget our gear, just go get the GL and get out.
I feel like they ditched the GL.
They did.
I think they used a round of it and then threw it away.
We'd have heard it, pretty sure.
Well, they killed somebody. Like, there's a corpse right there at 10.
Yeah, but I mean,
Tirso, What's a
Oh.
seeker?
What?
You are.
He's gone.
And here is your mark.
Who?
In times
The guy?
of great need,
Oh,
the
it's
High
just those two guys
Matriarchs
now?
may
Oh,
anoint
they
you.
traded. There's one
A
of
worthy
each now.
brave sent
Mhm.
forth to accomplish a great
No,
purpose.
no, not one of each. There's just
No
one.
matter where
This guy,
that
Silly
purpose
Wallace
might
guy,
Yeah, yeah.
is creep. He's
Yeah,
a
we
new.
grew up on the other
The
guy.
bearers of the sacred
Yeah,
Oh!
he's a
Yes.
He's a new?
Yeah.
And
he's a
with
new,
the right to return when
threat.
you are done.
Yeah.
Or as the need
yeah.
arises.
The other guys. There was one bad guy and one of the other guys left. Big guy. The big guy and the regular guy traded, and now it's just regular guy and unknown.
From here, you
Where are
must
the other
go
players?
to the
Were those
gates
players
of the
scouts or
embrace.
something?
Speak
I
to
don't know.
Varl,
Two of us.
and
Two of
he
them.
will
There's
point
four.
the
There's
way
three
to
other players
Meridian.
somewhere.
There's player
If any
scouts
Nora
probably.
tries to stand in your way, Aloy,
Yeah.
make sure they know you are a secret.
Oh,
But
except
if
for
we
the forget that guy in the tower.
Thank
if we
you,
can
Tirsa,
kill what?
for all you've done.
May
Oh,
all
he's
Mother
fucked.
bless you and watch over
If we can get these two though, that's everybody in one pile.
Nora faithful, we will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg
go down from
forgiveness
White
for the
Pond.
sins that brought such misery on the tribe.
Ouch.
When we hear the matriarchs lift their
Goddess, please. We are your faithful
We just come
children.
down from White Pond.
She saved many lives. The tribe is lucky to have her.
Aloy! Aloy!
Teb?
All Mother be... I heard the rumors, but I didn't know for sure until I saw you just now. I'm glad to see you're okay. And you're even wearing the tunic I stitched for you. I'm honored.
What sort of rumors did you hear?
That you were wounded.
Hey, you?
Expected to die.
Yeah, I'm gonna go from the other
And
angle.
then High Matriarch Tirsa insisted that you be allowed to heal inside All Mother. Huh. That caused a stir. Only matriarchs are allowed to enter the mountain. But
It's looking right at me.
you
You should have a
deserve
clear
the honor.
shot.
I don't know.
The
I don't know where he
survivors
is.
had told everyone how you fought to save them.
I wasn't the only one to fight.
No,
All
they
the
spoke of
holiday
Bast
apps that have
and
bad
Vala,
internet
too.
for Discord.
And Rost,
Got
the
him.
man who raised me. He fought to
I
save
know what I
me.
just-
did. You know what I
What?
did? I turned my
Survivors
flashlight
didn't
on and
speak
leaned
of
Alt S'd it around the corner, so it was just shining
You
at him.
swear that you saved me.
All right, so this
Remember
guy is
he
up
stepped in front of you when my father started yelling.
in the
If by
He's in that
dying
room
he
to the
saved
left.
your life, Aloy.
Oop.
I don't think he regretted it.
Oh,
What are you doing here with a bow and spear, Teb?
well, we got us a
Just
nice
a
pile of guys.
Most of our braves are dead or wounded, Aloy. Someone has to defend Mother's watch, so I thought I'd help out. I should be okay.
Exfil.
Just
This
as
is gonna
long as
be
I don't try to run any brave
a slow
trails,
walk back
right?
to the.
D2.
I should be on my way, Teb.
This guy didn't know how to loot.
Ignore her. Continue the report. There are rumors of a demon.
SS-190 is the good ammo for the
A thing of dark metal that corrupts every machine it touches.
5.7 and stuff around.
Where did it come from? They say it broke through the gates of the embrace.
Has the choir been assembled?
Who is
Player
they?
scavs love this area, so
Farley's
be
followers
careful.
Yeah.
tried to
No,
stop
no,
it.
I was thinking the
Demon
same
is too
thing.
fast.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
Since I was anointed a seeker. Now open the gate.
Why there gotta be 50 rounds in these?
A seeker?
God.
Have Tirsa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the proving.
Ooh, I can unload a bag and search
But to
search
nurse
something
you back to health inside the sacred mountain?
at the same time.
No wonder a curse
At
is
least we'll get
upon
our
us and
GL back,
children
guys.
lie dead under cairns of stone.
That's tough. What the hell was
How
it? What
can
is
you be
this?
so heartless?
What?
I fought beside those children, shoulder
Look what
to
this
shoulder
guy
and
has in
back
his
to back.
bag.
I saw them fall.
If even
I'll
one
post
of
it in
them had
general.
been true
Wait,
Nora,
there's
they
something
would've
going
put
on
an
with these.
arrow in your back. Resh, come on. Silence. I am your war chief.
Well, no, it's
I am
all
a
found in
seeker
raid. Every bit
anointed
of
by
it.
the High Matriarchs. So open the gate, and I will be on my way.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
What was that?
Oof. That's a feels bad.
What?
I gotta S791.
The demon! Sound the alarm!
By the goddess, what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
I'm just trying to strip parts.
Brace yourselves!
Mind if I snag this guy's HK?
I'm gonna throw the GL on
Yeah, the only reason I ask is that I'm low on guns.
Kill them, Braves! Kill them all! Braves, ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse!
Oh, this guy's M1
A demon! Oh, mother, give her strength!
Won't be long. Gotta get in
Oh
position.
yeah, I got my gas tube so I can fit like fucking a billion.
Here it comes.
Attack!
Lasers and such.
Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
That's the guy that killed everybody. The hunter boy's the one that killed everybody.
Is it?
Yeah, this guy
Do you want it?
I don't care. I mean, I'm just, you know,
Yeah, I don't really have room.
I'm trying to get better at organizing the machine. Like fitting as much loot. I've been watching Landmark specifically. Really good at that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty
Well, you get a lot of time to loot, you know? With a good radar. You don't have to worry about people walking up on it. Probably makes you pretty good at it. You did a pretty good job here. Just picking your stuff clean. Look, 3 player scavs. What do you think the odds are that they're gonna come straight here?
pretty good.
We'll find out. There's 4 of them. How funny would it be if the entire team scavved back in?
Pretty funny. And you kill this guy down here. If you even see this guy down here.
I think I killed him. Yeah, that's the guy I GL'd. Where'd you put that? Where'd you put that thing?
It's in his M1 rig, the 0'd M1 rig.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Did you find it?
Well, it's not them. Yeah, I found it. It's not them because
Poor El Macho. For a party. Alright, I think I'm adequate.